Yeah, that's me, and you're probably wondering why I'm looking so panicked and stressed. I wanted to see if I could pull off something outlandish, something crazy, something that's literally impossible. Like completing the 151 Master Set, but with a crazy small budget, like $151. I don't go to card shows or other trading events often, so it's not like I can really trade for much. So with a crazy small budget like this, I wanted to see if I can complete the Master Set by pulling as many of the cards that we need, or what's much more likely to happen is to just see how much of the set we can complete with this budget, so stay tuned to the end to see how close we can hit our goal. There are 207 cards in this Master Set, including 166 commons and uncommons, 16 illustration rare Pokemon, 12 full art EXs, 4 full art trainers, 5 secret art rare Pokemon, 2 SAR trainers, and 3 gold cards. This of course includes the original and, in my opinion, best generation of Pokemon, and has probably the best artworks for all 3 starters and their evolutions on those art rares. My strategy was simple: get the most bang for your buck by either buying an ultra premium collection that cuts my cost per pack down significantly, or by smaller products that stretch my budget out the furthest. I decided not to get a UPC and instead started this challenge with an Elite Trainer box, basically taking the variety approach. A couple of clicks and 2 sleeps later, and the ETB shows up at my door just begging to be opened. With the ETB comes 9 packs, which in a perfect dream scenario would give me 90 unique cards to jumpstart me to the 207 total that we're reaching for in this whole set. Of course, instead what happens is I pull double of some of the commons and uncommons, and of course I'm not guaranteed any secret art rares or really any hits at all, so just as I hit the final packs and call this box a dud, I pull the Jinx EX, the Caterpie illustration rare, and the Zapdos full art EX, and for the best last pack magic I've ever had, I pulled the best looking card in the entire set in my first box. You guessed it, it's the Venusaur SAR. Okay, now we're kicking off this challenge right with some amazing pulls, all of which we needed since we're starting this from scratch. But at this point I was confused, happy, and shocked because I was really hoping to not pull as many of the doubles of the commons and uncommons that we got. I also did get some heavy hitters and that beautiful SAR, all of which that we needed. So $49 into our $151 budget leaves $102, which immediately goes down again to $53 because of course I had to get another ETB. I mean, with that kind of luck, why not get a second one? And maybe in this box I could pull another SAR. Or 2. So I wait for the second ETB to come in, which at this point was backordered due to this being literally the most popular set in all of Scarlet and Violet. So while I patiently / not so patiently wait, I check out my wife's collection because she's also going for a Master Set too. While she's trying to complete this set as well, she's taking the much less stressful route by not limiting herself to a budget like me. She started her 151 journey with absolutely no chill and got an ultra premium collection and pulled some amazing hits. Seriously, in her one box she pulled the Blastoise SAR, the Charizard Full Art, and a bunch of other amazing cards, all of which that I need. I'll have that full video linked down below for you for after you see how we did on this challenge. While I thought about buying the heavy hitter cards off of her since I don't have much to trade for, I decided to look at the commons she had that I was still missing, and was grateful to get things like the Eevee and Flareon or the Pidgeotto and the Machoke. So I buy a handful of the commons from her and a Blastoise EX with the friends and family discount. Kidding, but not really. Thanks, sweetheart. And I add these to my stack of cards. At this point, I forgot to mention, I do also need a binder to put these in, so I'll plan to get the 151 binder collection later, but for now, I set everything aside. Okay, finally the second ETB comes in and I'm excited. A few packs in, I pulled the regular Zapdos EX that I still need, and then the Tangela illustration rare, and like 3 Chansey Hollows almost back to back. Then the Machoke illustration rare, and a bunch of other commons I need to help round out the future binder. And just when I think all hope is lost to pull an SAR from another ETB, no shot. I pulled the Zapdos SAR with all 3 birds and literally the second best artwork in the entire set. I am ecstatic because not only am I knocking out most of the commons at this point, I also got 2 of the most beautiful cards in the first 2 products I paid for, not counting the promos that aren't in this set like the Snorlax. I love you, buddy. So I am $98 in. Just over 2/3 of my budget is used up, but the 2 SARs alone I've pulled equal my value spent, so while I'm a happy camper, at this point I start to worry, since I'd like to see way more illustration rares and secret arts, so I turn to eBay. I can either try to round out the set by searching for deals on the regular illustration rares and full art EXs, or I can continue trying my luck on opening Pokemon products. As I place a small order for just a Venusaur EX for cheap on eBay, my wife comes in with pulls from her own ETB and decides to gift me some duplicates that she pulled, like the full art Kangaskhan EX and a bunch of other commons I needed. Okay, my stack is growing bigger and bigger at this point, and I can just imagine filling out the pages in the binder from that collection box that I should probably order, but I decide to wait because I want the last Pokemon product I buy for this challenge be that 151 binder collection box, so I have somewhere special to put this set. So instead, I go ahead and order the poster collection, because who doesn't want a poster of the original 151 Pokemon in their room? I place my order and boom, just like that, 2 days later, they're here and no hits. Literally 0 hits in all of the packs. I did manage to get one holo that I still needed at this point, and it was a Dragonite on the last pack. That was a waste of $16. At least I got a sick poster out of it though. At this point, I change up my game plan and decide I should maximize what I have left, which is about $37. I know that the binder collection is about $25, which is an insane deal, but with what that leaves me, I only have the money left to get either another poster collection to round out what's left of my budget, or a mini tin that comes with 2 packs. I decide to go for another poster collection since I can get 3 packs there, and I'm going to need all the packs I can get at this point. I can't believe the irony that the last of the money I have will go toward a product that I striked out on big time. So about that 151 binder collection, I've been eyeing this for a long time. It was one of the first products I ever saw for 151 just as I was getting back into Pokemon cards, which I explain in this video. I mean, for $25 you get 4 booster packs, which are typically around $5 to $6 each, being that this is a special set. And you also get a nice binder that holds 360 cards to hold the entire master set. At $6 a pack, you're literally getting a free premium binder to hold all of the cards with iconic artwork of Mew and all of the other Pokemon. But then it happened. First, I went to Amazon and added the poster collection to my cart. And then when I went to put this binder collection in as well, I saw it sold out. The only people selling it now are resellers for higher than retail price, which is like $10 more, and I can't afford to overspend at this point. I'm also extremely stubborn about spending more money on something than it's worth, and at this point, after tax, trying to get this binder collection by itself is going to eat up the rest of my budget. And that's when it hit me. The Alakazam collection box that comes with the exact Alakazam EX that I still need is guaranteed in this box along with 4 packs. I could get one of these boxes and a small binder to hold everything I need. While the binder won't have that incredible artwork as the 151 binder collection, I would at least know that I have a specific binder holding all of my 151 cards, plus my wife also has the binder collection, so I'm really not missing out on much with this change of plan. So I find a good deal on a small binder and add this Alakazam box because again, I really want to drive this point home that this box has the exact EX that I need, right there on the front of the box. Yeah, more on that in a second. We're now down to the last box. First, I open up the fresh new binder and I'm actually really excited because I've been wanting one of these 4-card binders for a long time. And to be honest, I'll probably pick up another one to use as a more convenient sized trade binder for when I go to Card Party later this year. Oh yeah, by the way, we're going to Card Party. If you see me or my wife Whimsicate there, make sure you grab us to say hi. We love meeting all of you, and we're so grateful for this Pokemon community and can't wait to have a blast at Card Party along with everyone there. But anyways, I start to fill the binder in with my big stack of everything I have so far. Getting through the first few pages of the binder was really encouraging because we see that we nearly filled out the first half of the set so far with all of the commons and uncommons, but getting to the tail end of the set in this binder is where it officially set in that unless there are Japanese God Pack type booster packs in this Alakazam box, well, we're more than likely not going to fill in many more pages. But we still have hope, right? And as I got so excited to open up that Alakazam box, I realized this isn't part of the set. That's right, the promos on the Alakazam and Zapdos box don't count as part of the set. They're literally completely different cards. After the complete curveball of missing out on the 151 binder collection box, and now not getting the guaranteed hit that I needed, it all comes down to pure luck in what I can pull from these last 4 packs. Alright, so it all boils down to this. And just like that, we are off. I open up the packs and I am extremely nervous. My hands are shaking, my palms are sweaty, but not like the song. I pull the Mewtwo and the Beedrill, both of which that I really need. Then I pull the Tauros that I'm really excited about, and a Magikarp that I'm not sure if I have already. And the Ninetales EX, that was a secret chase card of mine I'm really excited to get. I got a Poliwhirl that we need, and a Muck. Okay. It all comes down to this. The last pack in the entire 151 set that we'll be opening for this challenge. And off we go on our last pack for the challenge. My heart is racing, still hoping for a Charizard or a Blastoise Secret Art Rare, but of course, I pulled the one card that I bought individually for this entire challenge. The Venusaur EX. The irony is unreal, but as I sit and reflect, I realize just how fun of a journey this was. Of course, I could have thrown way more money at this or just bought each card individually, but instead, I set an impossible goal and just had fun with it. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that is what Pokemon is all about. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next binder challenge, and I'll catch you in the next video.